it's going. Alright. Hi everyone, it's me, Sally, aka Sailor Tarot Magic, and we're going to do tarot today for all signs. This is for the new moon in Aquarius, which is on January 31st, 2022. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. I'm going to timestamp and do all the signs at one continuous video, and I'm really excited because we got our live stream hooked up to the Canon camera, and I got my mic here, so everything should be working smoothly. Yesterday we did have technical difficulties, so we couldn't stream. So I have Sailor Mars here to represent fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I will change the Sailor Senshi when we move on to the next element sign. Okay, so we are in Aquarius season now. So what does this mean? So now we have double Aquarius energy. So that's the sun and the moon. I have to say Aquarius is one of my favorite signs, not only because it's my rising sign, but also because Aquarius represents rebellious energy, going against the grain. And it's not necessarily rebel without a cause, but it's kind of energy to be a rebel for the greatest good of all. So like, you can say maybe a little SJW. You can say a little bit of being a weirdo. So for me, my rising sign is basically how the world sees me, the rule breaker. So being an Aquarius rising, it's like one of my favorite placements because that means I'm super aloof, don't really talk to people, I keep them at a distance, but once they get to know me, then they know my Cancer moon side and how I'm so warm and comforting. But in public, I'm that aloof Aquarius where it's like, you know, Daria energy, I want to say. And what can we do for the new moon? Because you can do moon rituals for the new moon as well. I consider the new moon a time for a clean slate. It's almost like New Year's resolution type feeling where set new goals, set new intentions for the month. So basically, what do I want to get accomplished? What's been working? What's not been working? And then you figure that out. And then once the full moon comes, you reflect because the light is building on what you accomplished. So it's like a constant keeping yourself accountable and leveling up and making mistakes and being okay with that. And it's a really great cycle to be in, I feel. So for a full picture, watch your sun, moon, and rising. And now you know a little bit about what the rising means. And for a personal reading, you can message me on Instagram or you can call or text. My number is 732-314-0777. Okay, so we got Sailor Mars up here, so that means it's time for the message for fire signs. Fire signs, what is the message? And I'm going to put the oracle card up. Also, if you're on the chat and stuff, like, I don't have it like right next to me, so I don't know if you're commenting. We'll have to figure that out later. So, you know, work in progress. We got it working. That's the good part. All right, what is the message for fire signs for the upcoming new moon in Aquarius? Lead by example. Oh my God, it worked! Oh, all right. Lead by example. So that's some fire sign energy. Being a leader. And I feel like that's within fire sign realm to be a leader. So that means, I want to say, people are watching you more than you think. So you could be a role model. You could be an inspiration to people and not even know. So that may be a motivation to be better, do what you want to do, be a risk taker. Aquarius season's all about being a risk taker. stepping out of that comfort zone. I feel like that's easy for you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so now we're going to go into the tarot read. I'm using Witchling Academy Tarot deck. I'll try to show a little bit of the cards. This is a new setup. Where's my incense? Okay, it's over there. I did cleanse my cards, just so you know. Okay. So what is the message for fire signs for this upcoming new moon? What should they pay attention to? What is the present energy? Temperance! Okay, awesome. So this is the Sagittarius card. So I'm getting really a balanced energy. So in combining with that Aquarius, Sun, and New Moon energy, you're kind of feeling like, yes, I want to be risky, but I also want to make sure that I'm being responsible. And you're like making sure you're like within bounds, basically. So you're not going to be like too wild, but you're also going to make sure that you're pushing the envelope a little bit, I want to say, which is good because you never want to go overboard with any type of energy. I like that. And I'll just show that card real quick because the art on this deck is so beautiful. All right. What's the past energy regarding the situation? Okay, so you got 10 of Swords reversed, which is telling me if you do any moon rituals in the last moon cycle, you were really paying attention to healing. So I know for this full moon in Cancer, it really brought up any traumatic things that you needed to heal from. I know for me, it brought up a lot of emotions. So it's basically like anything in the past could have came up again, could have felt something, could have purged. I know. Crying is a big thing for water signs, so that could have came up for you, and it could have been like an overflow of emotions, and that's what caused you to want to feel balanced your emotions, balance in your actions, and make sure you're in a state of equilibrium. Like everything you're doing is with a little bit of emotion, with a little bit of creativity, a little bit of passion. You have this eclectic mix of what you bring to a situation. What is the future energy? All right, 4 of Cups. So I see this as advice that in your life, not everything is going to be super exciting all the time, and not to lose motivation because of that. I feel like you're looking for constant stimulation, and understand you're not always going to get that in every situation. There are some unglamorous things of life things that need to be done that are mundane, and not to feel like, oh, well, the hell with it. And I feel like that's advice for myself as well. There's a little bit of steps that need to be done. It could possibly just be a pause. It could be even a time where you should be grateful for things that are just kind of like every day there. Don't take them for granted is what I want to say. The other thing I like about this is because I don't have to look at my face, and I can just look at the camera. So I'm not like, oh, what is that? What is that on my face? And I don't have contacts or glasses on, so now I just see a blurry blob when I look over there, and it's fine. No, I can't see imperfections if they're there. Whatever. Moving along. And I'm bumming it today. Yesterday I had all done up, my hair. I wore something not comfortable / nice. It just wasn't working for yesterday. But I feel like being comfortable is more important for the tarot reads. Okay. All right. Why is this all happening? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so I feel like, and I'm going to say in the previous moon cycle, you may have felt like you took a loss, whether I want to say financially, like I don't see it happening as anything else. And it was almost like you made like a reckless mistake and you held yourself accountable. You're like, you know what? This is my fault. I'm going to own up to it. What can I do to change this? And that's what led you on this path of healing and being balanced. Because maybe you were like extra unbalanced with that super fire reckless energy, like act now, think later. And that's what happened. But you were like, you know what? I did that and I'm going to fix what I did and own up to the situation. I have a lot of crystals here. I'm trying to make space. You can still see this? See? And this and everything you're doing, I want to come back to the Oracle deck, is you're leading by example because people are seeing you, you know, own up to what you did and heal, because you have a lot of transparency with the brutal honesty is what I want to say. Okay. So, all right. So what is the best possible outcome? Hanged Man. Okay, so going into the Aquarius new moon, you're going to reflect on everything that has happened and pause and be like, you know what? This was a great cycle for me and I want to keep this going. And again, like reflecting back on what worked and what didn't is going to be really good for you, is what I want to say. And that is the message for fire signs. So now it's time to switch it up. And who is next? We're going to do earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm going to move this. Move that. Okay, bye Sailor Mars. She's my favorite Sailor Sunshine. But now we're going to give Tuxedo Mask some screen time, because I actually never used him for anything. And I want to explain why Tuxedo Mask is earth sign, because his birthday is August 3rd, which makes him a Leo, and that's a fire sign. However, he is the guardian of earth. And if you watch Sailor Moon, in their past life, him and Usagi, Sailor Moon, is the moon princess, obviously, and he is Prince Endymion of Earth, the guardian of Earth. So he is the one representing for planet Earth, because you know we have a little bit of different element energies. So let's give him some shine so he can be the representative for Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. And he has a rose. So that's like earth energy, because rose is his weapon. I'm thinking of his music in my head. No. I'm not going to do it though, because I can't. I'm not going to do it. All right. What is the message for earth signs? Give me one oracle card. What should they be looking forward to up into... Oh, shit. All right, I got to do that over again. That wasn't a good shuffle. All right, what should I look forward to in this new moon in Aquarius? All right. It is important to be lazy sometimes. Okay. So earth signs, I want to say, is right now you've been in a cycle of go, go, go. And I feel like this is a recurring theme for you. You're helping everybody. You're working hard. You're juggling a lot of things in the air at the same time. And you're on your last limb of energy. And you got to take a minute to breathe. Take a minute to relax. And you may feel like you're not able to do that. And what I want to say with this is it's okay to ask for help. Be like, hey, I've been doing all these things. Can you help me out? Because I'm sure there's somebody that you can trust to help you out in the situation. I just want to touch the top of his hat. I have so many things I can play with here. This is great. All right. So we're going to shuffle the tarot deck. Take that message with us into the tarot read. Witchling Academy Tarot. We're on earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Alright, what is the message for earth signs? What should they be paying attention to in this new moon in Aquarius? What is the present energy? Alright, Three of Wands reversed. Alright, so this is telling me that you're taking things one day at a time. You can't really be looking to the future because you're just trying to get what's done in front of you. And that's okay. Again, I feel like it's because you're really overwhelmed and you're taking care of a lot of things and you're not really getting help from anywhere. So yeah, asking for help is important in this upcoming moon cycle. And I want to say is lean into that Aquarian energy where it's like, you know what? Let me cut myself some slack for once, because look at all this stuff that is literally on my shoulders and I need somebody to help me. Okay, so what is the past relevant to the situation? All right, you got Page of Pentacles reversed. And again, and I feel like you got this in a previous reading where I'm getting that you're not cutting yourself any slack, and you're not paying attention to your inner child, whatever brings you joy. And the reason why I say that is Page always represents a younger person to me, and that younger person is within you, your inner child. Like, you're in this survival mode and everything is just about keeping your head above water and not really paying attention to anything else, not really paying attention of what brings you joy or what keeps you going or what keeps you motivated. And you can't be in that state forever. So again, recurring theme, what is it to give yourself a breather, to give yourself joy? Like, pay attention to that. Like, all these cards are pointing in the same direction. You gotta be lazy for a minute, you know? Breathe, sleep, take a nap. Like, I feel that energy is getting depleted for earth signs. All right, so what is the future / advice? Oh my goodness, earth signs. You got 5 of Swords reversed, which tells me it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I hate to say that, but I got to be real about what's coming up with the cards. So there's more conflict coming. But I want to say is you're going to be able to handle it. So taking that break before this, I'm saying you're in the calm before the storm. I know things are rough right now, but you're in the calm before the storm. So take a nap, breathe before this situation comes to a head. But you're going to deal with it and you're going to resolve it and you're going to get through it. Again, I feel like you leaning into the Aquarian energy is important at this moment to be rebellious and be that voice for yourself. Advocate for yourself because nobody else is going to do it. Why is this all happening? 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, so I'm getting martyr energy here where it's like you're in this state of suffering and it's almost like you like it a little bit. I want to say is like you're punishing yourself. Why? I don't know, but you are punishing yourself, saying, I need to be in this situation and I need to do this and I need to be the one. And it's like, why? Why do you need to be the one? And why can't you have somebody help you? There are people around you who are, take the help. So I'm going to say this, take the help because you don't need to be suffering by yourself alone. Like for what? You're helping other people, so why can't people help you? How you treat others is the way you should be treating yourself as well. Like stop with the punishing yourself. And it's almost like self-sabotage and like why? I want to say, why are you doing this? You don't need to be doing this. Wow. This is definitely a call out for earth signs. If you have earth in your chart, and even like a major earth placement, I would say, to watch this part of the stream. Damn, homie. All right, what is the best possible outcome? Oh my gosh. I hope that you can watch other placements because this is just... All right, best possible outcome is 5 of Pentacles. So you got 5 of Swords. 5s are usually representing suffering. So this is telling me you're going to take a loss. But there's a silver lining here because taking a loss, like, yeah, that sounds shitty, but I feel like you are going to stand up for yourself. So as a result of you standing up for yourself, establishing boundaries, you're going to lose dead weight. So people who are shitty to you that you don't realize at the moment, that's going to come to light. So whatever's been holding you down, dragging you down, when you're helping these people, but they don't give a shit about you. And I just have to be real in that situation that is a loss. But like in the end, is that really a loss if it's just true colors coming out? I hope you have a better, I hope you only have one Earth placement and you can watch something else. Please look at your natal chart. Get the birth time, because this is but the advice here definitely is, again, be the advocate for yourself. Take that breather during this calm before the storm. Okay, I need to move on because I'm tired of looking at this. Too many fives in my face. I don't like it. All right, Earth signs. Sorry it wasn't a great message, but, you know, life is a roller coaster, right? All right. Tuxedo Mask, that was your debut. Sorry it wasn't so happy and shiny. All right, who's next? I usually do air signs. Oh, yes. And I wish I could do her theme music. All right, so we got Sailor Uranus representing air signs. And let's explain. Because Kevin and I had a little bit of a scuffle about her representing air signs. So, Sailor Uranus, Haruka. She definitely is Aquarius energy for sure, because she does what she wants. She doesn't care what people think. And she just has this air about her. And you never know what's on her mind. And yes, she has short hair, but she does this cool hair flip. And then rose petals come out because she's just that bitch. I don't know how else to say it. But yeah, I mean, it's almost indescribable. And like, they all say about Aquarians, they're almost not human. Because like, you don't see them sweat. You don't see them nervous. They're just there. Like, resting bitch face. I feel like that's also Aquarius energy. You know what I mean? Yes. She's awesome though. I mean, every single sailor sign, she has their quality, but like, she's a race car driver and she like wants to be, what does she say? She wants to be like fast like the wind. So that's air sign energy right there. And then Uranus in Roman mythology is god of the sky. But her attack is world shaking. So that's where Kevin jumped in and was like, shouldn't she be the earth sign? But I wanted to go about it with the guardianship. So their actual Sailor Senshi power, like what was given to them as their power and their talisman, whatever. So that's why I have her here. So each Sailor Senshi is a talisman to channel that energy. Okay. All right, so what is the message for air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What? Give me one oracle card. What should they be paying attention to this new moon in Aquarius? Dance. Okay, so this is your moment. This is your moment. So you're kind of feeling like you're going to do the damn thing. Maybe all eyes are on you. You're getting attention and you like it. And you're just like, whatever, I'm going to do my thing. That's what I get from that. All right, so, I mean, it's one word, so that's what I'm pulling from it. Whatever brings you joy, right? Because this is like the wild oracle card. To me. A good one, though. And it's purple. Okay. What is the message for air signs? Give me 5 cards. What should they be paying attention to for the new moon in Aquarius? What is the present energy? Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. All right. So I see 10 as completion. So within this past moon cycle, you have accomplished many things. So that makes sense why you would have the Oracle dance card. So you're in a moment of celebration, a moment of accomplishment. And that's great to celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. I like that for you. And again, I love the art on this deck. It's so beautiful. It's like a split between anime, and Harry Potter. There? Oh, because the other card. All right. All right. What is the past energy relevant to this situation? Ooh, you got the sun. Okay. So, I want to say is you're basking in the glory of your accomplishment and you're feeling super confident. The sun represents happiness. And I want to say, I hate to compare, but unlike earth signs, you are in touch with your inner child and you know what brings you joy and you channel that when you need to. Wow, this is super beautiful to see. Okay, so you got the sunflowers with the sun and then the completion. A lot of successful and positive energy here. All right, what is the future regarding the situation for air signs? Four of Wands reversed. Okay, well, enjoy that while it lasts. So Four of Wands reversed is telling me you're gonna find some disappointment somewhere in all this, whatever. But you know, I'm getting like yin yang. So there's always like not everything is gonna be perfect when you're in this good cycle. And same thing when you're in a shitty place, there's always that little sliver of light. So there's something here where you may want to work on, but I want to say it's not a big deal and not to focus on the negative because you have a lot here to be grateful for. So don't let this be like a tarnish on everything you've done. Like don't let it make you spiral when it's not necessary is what I want to say. Okay, why is this all happening? Okay, Six of Cups. So this situation could be related to your past. Could be something that you're looking to. And what I want to say is whatever happened in the past that may be unresolved internally, don't let that ruin your future. Because it's almost like you're tying some things with the past into the future and it's not necessary. What I want to say is you may be looking at things through tinted windows in your past experience and not everything is bad as you think it is. So I want to say is don't be paranoid and think that something's happening when it's actually not. So it may be where you're almost have a distorted reality based on things that you've been through that may have not have been the best moment in your life. Don't let that ruin a good moment is what I want to say. Leave the past in the past. So what's the best possible outcome? Okay, so you got Two of Cups reversed. So I'm getting like romantic vibes with this. And I want to say is the Six of Cups is related to the Two of Cups here. Where don't bring past baggage into a new relationship is what I'm getting with that. Because you can ruin something before it even starts if you're not fully over a past situation. So I want to say this is something, if this situation applies to you, I want to say is that's definitely something you can reflect in this new moon cycle. Clean slate and leave what's in the past, whatever you need to reflect on, to purge it, to process it, and leave it there for good so it doesn't mess up your present and your future. And learn from that situation is what I want to say. Okay, so to sum up this reading, things are going good for you. So you may have these creeping memories coming up, but I want to say is don't let that ruin your present and future because you have really good things going for you. So don't look at this one like it's like this shadow following you and it's like address the shadow. What is this? And then you can be done with it. That's what I want to say for you, air signs. And you can take that message with you this upcoming lunar cycle. All right. Whoop. All right. Who's next? Last but not least, Miss Sailor Neptune, representing water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So Neptune, I feel like that makes sense. She has aqua and water attacks. I also cosplayed as her, just saying. I just had to throw that in there. But yes. And again, she plays the violin. So she's super like creative, and I feel like that's Pisces energy, artistic, creative, dreamy. So you can see how her and Sailor Uranus are a super fucking badass couple, because coming in with that aloof energy and that creative energy, they're just, what is that called? A power couple. There you go. All right. And yeah. Thank you. Super badass. Okay. Plus they're like outer senshi, so they're like a little bit older than the inner senshi. This is my opportunity to fangirl in between readings. So maybe this is a good thing. I don't know. I will timestamp though. Okay. Let me shuffle both decks here. Alright, so what is the message for water signs? What should they be paying attention to for this new moon in Aquarius? You are powerful. Okay, so whatever endeavor or project or challenge you are facing, I want to say is don't sell yourself short. You may be second guessing yourself and your abilities, but you got this, is what I want to say. And I feel like this is confirmation to say you have what it takes. Whatever challenge you're facing right now, you can accomplish it and you can overcome it. All right, so we're going to take that message with us into the tarot read. What is the message for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What should they be paying attention to this upcoming new moon in Aquarius? What is the present energy? Okay, the Tower. And I feel like combining this with the Oracle card, you're definitely in a middle of a challenge. What I want to say is this is a good thing because, all right, so the girl is falling out of the flaming tower. But I want to say is that's somewhere that you don't need to be. And you know that because whatever situation it is that you're trying to get through, you know it's not working for you. So you're trying to make that change. So this Oracle card came up for you to know you are more powerful than the challenges that you are facing. And you will see the other side of this. Okay. Definitely want to see the other sides of this. What is the past relevant to the situation? Okay, 8 of Cups. All right, definitely leaving a situation that was no longer good for you. So I want to say is this could be a living situation. This could be a draining job. This could be a bad relationship and you're leaving it behind because you know it's not good for you. And you may be feeling uneasy about it, almost like, did I make the right decision? Because stuff is really hard right now. But just know the turmoil that you're in is just kind of like, what do I want to say? It's just like this cleanup period. So you're just cleaning up what no longer needs to be there, whether it's energy wise, physical wise, and your whole environment. But just know that this is necessary to move forward and make room for new and better things, better situations, better relationships for you. What is the future / advice for water signs? Damn. Okay, 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, so I want to say is this is related to a relationship. So this Tower situation is either related to draining relationships that could be romantic and or friendships. So I feel like this is a call out from the universe saying, don't repeat these mistakes, don't repeat these karmic cycles. And it's almost related to your last water sign reading that I did, where you are this giving and trusting person. But again, and I want to say this again, not everybody deserves your loving energy. So I want to say is keep those boundaries. Pay attention to your intuition when you feel like something is off or wrong, because you're probably right. What does it say again? Yeah, you are powerful. So use that inner power and strength to establish boundaries, so you don't have to go through this tower situation all over again and, have to break things off and get used to people and attach to people that you don't really need in your life. Okay. A lot of reflective things happening. All right, why is this all happening? Empress reversed. Okay, so in the past, you were in a vulnerable situation where, again, others may have tried to take advantage, and you felt like you could trust them because, I don't want to say desperate, but you were really looking for help or somebody to see things your way. And you felt like maybe that was somewhere you could hang your hat. Maybe that was somebody that you felt attached to in the moment. But it ended up being not a healthy connection. And again, this doesn't need to be romantic. It could be friendship, platonic, could be a work relationship. And it almost, it took like the feminine energy in you, the giving energy, and it doesn't matter male or female, whatever, that giving, loving energy, it took it out of you where you almost don't want to do that again. What I want to say is that's your essence, and that makes you you, and don't let those people take that away from you just because they weren't the right ones to be giving it to. So what is the best possible outcome? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is telling me, and I love saying this, you are going to listen to me, and you're going to start a new healthy karmic cycle of you getting back the loving, giving thing you did, because you are going to establish those boundaries with that inner power and strength. And these blessings can be in the form of abundance, can be in the form of healthy connections, and you leveling up financially, energetically, and in all areas of your life. Because again, the tower, cleaning out, making room for new good things, new opportunities, because you're not giving and then there's no reciprocation. So now you have extra time and energy for yourself to be in that financially abundant position. Because whatever you put your energy to will grow. Yes! So this was the conclusion to our very first live stream with the Canon, with my little mic here that's off screen. And I am very curious to hear your feedback on how this went. I don't know if people were tuning in. Like I said, I don't have glasses or contacts on, and my computer is all the way over here, but very interested in hearing your comments on, did this work? Do you like this? Combining all the elements together in one video. And like I said, I will timestamp for the new, this is for the new moon in Aquarius. So what's coming up next? Because I know I'm not doing weekly anymore, so I want to share. So next month, February, I will be posting specific videos for singles. And I might not necessarily do the live stream again. I might just record and whatever. Because I'm going to not everything is going to be a live stream, because it is a lot and I don't want to stress Kevin out all the time. So I may just put, again, for singles, because, Valentine's be dreadful for singles, and I have a lot of messages I would like to say for single people. And then we'll do it the same way, fire signs, earth, air, water, for single messages. And I've gotten your questions. You can still submit questions to me if you want. What do you want me to ask? Because everybody that has asked, I know their element sign, so I'm putting those questions. If you're an air sign, put in the air sign. And I know water sign, water. So especially earth, air, water, fire, whatever. tell me if you're single and you have questions. Because, like, these general ones, I do what is the message, but we can get more specific for the singles regarding the love life. And really dig deep when it comes to that. So I'm very excited. We're doing a lot of new things on the channel. Please let me know what you think. Again, want to hear your feedback. And that's that. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.